Governor First Lady Cylvia Hayes is holding a press conference right now to address a critical article in Willamette Week. It says she had a third marriage that Governor John Kitzhaber didn't know about. The article questions whether the marriage to an Ethiopian man was legitimate or intended to help him achieve citizenship. Now, according to the Willamette Week's investigation, there are also questions about whether her work for the governor violates state ethics laws because it may overlap with her private consulting work. Now, just moments ago, she admitted that marriage was to get that other man a green card. Let's listen into what she's saying.
This is by far my greatest sorrow in this difficult situation. I apologize deeply for my actions and omissions, first and foremost to John, the person I love and respect above all others. I also apologize to my friends, family, and colleagues who have trusted and supported me. And to Oregonians, I deeply regret not being right up front about the fact that I had made such a serious mistake, and I owe you all an apology. The work that I do on behalf of our environment and trying to make people's lives better is incredibly important to me. It is the focal point of my life. I will continue to do my best in that arena going forward. But for the time being, there are more urgent issues. I need to take some personal time to reflect and address this difficult situation and to focus on my relationship with John. And I am prepared to take some questions now.
How much money were you paid?
As I remember it, it was used to buy a laptop and pay for school expenses, and it was right around $5,000.
Beyond that $5,000, did this young man support you?
No.
That?
No.
Sylvia, after a year or two of this, why still keep it secret?
As I said, because I was embarrassed, I was ashamed of it, and it felt like such a distant part of my past that I didn't come forward.
What did the governor say when you told him?
Well, he was stunned and he was hurt, and I will be eternally grateful.
Why isn't the governor here today?
For the beautiful, loving way he has supported me in this.
Sylvia, why isn't the governor here listening to that?
I asked him not to be because I can't talk about this without not crying when I look at him right now.
Were there any other marriages like this?
Absolutely not.
So will you state categorically that it's only 3?
Yes.
No more?
No more.
Under any name?
Under any name.
You said you expect your life to change. How's that?
It already has. You know, it's a very serious thing. It's going to have serious consequences.
Do you expect to continue to serve as an advisor to this country?
Right now, I have to focus on these personal issues and our relationship, and time will tell on the other going forward.
Sylvia, what would you tell voters if they're now about to consider Governor Kitzhaber for re-election?
I'm sorry?
What would you tell voters about their decision to re-elect Governor Kitzhaber in light of this?
That Governor Kitzhaber had nothing to do with this. That Cylvia Hayes made a very serious illegal act 17 years ago, and the governor did not know about this until, was it yesterday afternoon?
There have also been allegations that you've used your public office for private gain. What do you say about those?
First of all, I categorically disagree with many of the conclusions and assumptions in the Willamette Week article. I can tell you that we have been very proactively cautious and sought legal advice for both of those things, what I could and could not do professionally and what I could and could not do as First Lady.
Why not completely separate your life from the governor and do your own thing just to make sure that this kind of overlapping didn't happen?
You are listening
Because the kind
to
of issues,
Sylvia Hayes.
the
She is
work that I
engaged to
do
Governor
is
John
mission-driven work for
Kitzhaber.
me. And
Kitzhaber refers to her as the First Lady of Oregon. Now, Willamette Week reporter Nigel Jaquist, who remember is the same reporter who won the Pulitzer Prize for divulging the scandal with former Governor Neil Goldschmidt, also is the reporter who brought to light the inappropriate, very questionable relationship between Portland Mayor Sam Adams and a former legislative intern at City Hall. And now he has this this news that the First Lady of Oregon had a legal marriage to an Ethiopian man with the intent of gaining him citizenship to the United States, and apparently has also admitted that he paid her $5,000 to do so. Now we're just 4 weeks away from the election. John Kitzhaber trying to earn a fourth unprecedented term, and Dennis Richardson, the Republican, is challenging him.
And again, Willamette Week broke this story yesterday, but of course our Chris Holmstrom is there on scene right now gathering even more information, and he'll have more on this story for you coming up in our later newscasts.